will start in a seated position this morning. So taking your props, your two pillows, just off to the side, or you can always use one of those to prop your seat as we just get ready to begin class today. Okay, let's get started. So finding a nice comfortable seated position, and if that doesn't look like this, then make some adjustments. If you're comfortable, legs to the side, or even sitting on your heels. Just take this moment to really settle yourself in. Lengthen through the spine, roll your shoulders down your back. Sitting up nice and tall, you can bring your hands to your knees if you would like. And then from here, I want you to just soften a little bit and kind of let that go and sink in. Get comfortable. And we're going to start with 3 big grounding breaths. So go ahead, take a deep breath in, fill your belly. And sigh the breath back out. Again, inhaling deeply, fill your lungs, your belly. And sigh the breath out. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. And slowly begin to welcome your natural breath back. And as you continue to take these cleansing deep breaths, perhaps you begin to notice how your heart rate is starting to slow and how your body is beginning to relax. Take a moment and see if you can begin to feel your breath in your body. Perhaps just noticing your breath's gentle flow in and out. In this moment, you're allowing yourself to become aware of your breathing. Know that on every inhale, you bring fresh new oxygen into your body, nourishing and enlivening it. And on every exhale, you allow yourself to release any tension or worries that may have been with you, just putting them aside for the time being. And allowing yourself to stay focused on your breath. If you would like to, you can begin to use this opportunity to incorporate your Ujjayi breath, a breathing technique. So you can do this by breathing in and out through your nose. As you exhale, narrow your throat passage so that your airway is just a little bit tighter. And you'll begin to create a rushing or hissing sound through the back of the throat. This is a really nice breath to just help calm the body. And it's also going to begin to send a little bit of energy into our body, energize your body before you begin your practice today. So let's take this opportunity to work with the Ujjayi breath. In through the nose, out through the nose, and creating that hissing sound as you constrict the airflow over the back of your throat. We'll continue with that. I'm going to take one more sequence of breath. And then slowly and gently, just start to welcome your natural breath back. And from here, if you would like to, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Bring a little bit of movement into the body, gently wiggling through your fingers. And on your next inhale, go ahead, float your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Find a little bit of length. And on your exhale, float your arms back down nice and wide, reaching through the fingertips all the way down to the mat. Inhale, you're going to reach all the way up. Exhale, bringing it down nice and slow. I'm going to do one more of those. Inhale to reach. And exhale, float your arms all the way back down. Go ahead, ground your left hand down, send your right hand all the way to the ceiling. Find your length and then come into a gentle side stretch. And then all the way back up to the ceiling, bringing your hand down to the ground. We're going to do that again on the same side. Inhale the arm all the way up, find your length. Exhale, come into your side stretch. Now just letting the breath flow naturally here. If you want to, you're going to walk your grounding hand away from you, maybe getting a little bit deeper. Keep rooting down through your right hip. Slowly bringing the arm all the way back up to the ceiling. Let's take it onto the other side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bringing it into your side bend. We're holding here, nice and gentle to begin. Breath flowing naturally. And then bringing it all the way back up, or all the way back down, excuse me. Do that again. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, come into your side bend. Hold and breathe. Walk that grounding hand away from you if you'd like to take it a little bit deeper, and keep rooting down through your left hip. And bringing yourself all the way back up. Let's fold out in front. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold down to the ground. Hands don't have to come too far away from you. If it's in your practice, you can begin to walk your hands a little bit further, and then pressing through the fingertips, lean back into your hips. Drop your head down, trying to keep your sit bones grounded here. Remember, it's perfectly okay to be propping your sit bones right now with a pillow or a block. And we're going to bring it all the way back up into your twist. Inhale to reach. Opposite hand coming to opposite knee. We go both ways, so don't worry which direction you begin in. Gazing over your back shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Let's see if we can just get a little bit deeper, make a little bit more space. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. And exhale, bring it down and around to the other side. Settle in in, deep breath. And then breathing out, seeing if we can get just a little bit deeper. And bringing it all the way back up to the ceiling. Once more, we're going to fold out in front, hands down to the ground. Walk your hands away from you if you'd like to. Maybe you've made a little bit more space this morning already. You can press through the fingertips, lean back into your hips, drop your head down. And gently bring your hands back towards you. Okay, one more little stretch here before we come onto the mat. Hands to knees. We're going to think about seated cat-cow. So on your inhale, you're going to lean forward, lift through the heart, lift through the gaze. On your exhale, start by tucking your chin, and then we're going to send our back behind us, so back, back, making a little rounded spine, lengthening through the arms. Inhale, lift, lean forward. Exhale, tucking the chin, rounding through the spine, leaning it back, lengthening through the arms. A couple more. And come up nice and tall. So let's bring it down onto our back and get into a little bit of core work. So bringing your feet around in front. We're going to start with a modified roll down, making sure we're nice and warm. So bringing your hands behind your thighs, use the support of your legs. Tuck your chin into your chest. Engage your core by drawing your navel into your spine. And slowly start to lean it back. As your back begins to get closer to the mat, you can walk your hands down the back of the thighs. Use the support of your legs this morning. Going nice and slow as you can go. And coming all the way down onto your back. From here, just go ahead and rock your knees from side to side a few times. You can bring your arms nice and wide. And just taking a moment to soften through the low back. We'll go ahead and draw our knees into our chest. Take winding pose, giving your legs a little hug. And continuing with that gentle rocking motion from side to side. Guide your knees into center. Inhale, lift up, nose to knees. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, bring it down. Letting your arms fall nice and wide, go ahead and turn your palms down here. You're going to keep a bend to the knees, but start to send the legs away from you at about a 90 degree, and then draw the belly in. You're sending these legs just far enough away that you can feel that core engagement into your window wipers. So exhaling, knees to one side, find the twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees down to the other side to find your twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Match the movement to your breath. You can start to pick up the pace a little bit if you would like to. Getting the core nice and warm. That's going to be our main focus this morning. And we'll guide the knees all the way back into center. Drop both of your feet down onto the mat. We'll come into our single leg stretch, but we're going to modify this, and then it's optional to pick it up depending where you are. So to begin, just draw your left knee into your chest. Give that left leg a little hug in nice and close, and then lift it up nose to knee. Bringing your head down and your foot down. And that's it. Other side, right knee comes in. Lift it up and bring it down. So let's do a couple like this. do once more each side. And bring everything back to the mat. Rock the knees a few times from side to side. So you are totally welcome to stay with this version of the exercise as we continue on. But if you are looking for a little bit more, we can pick it up. We can draw the left knee back in, and this time we're going to extend the right leg. Point the toes on the right leg. Bring it on more of a 45. And then from here, all you'll do is switch. Left leg extends, right knee comes in, and switch it back. That's it. And if you're looking for even more this morning, you can lift it up nose to knee. You'll hold this upper abdominal crunch as you switch the legs. And that's it. Keep drawing the belly in nice and strong through your core. And whichever version of the exercise you're in this morning, you're rocking it, great job. We're going to continue on for a few more rounds. Okay, 2 more. 1, 2, bring it in. Winding pose, hug your knees in close, take a deep breath. Inhale, lift your head up, nose to knees. Exhale, bringing your head down to the mat. And from here, let's add some circles. So circling your knees in one direction. Taking this opportunity to focus on your low back and even give your low back a gentle massage. And we're going to switch and go the other way. And guide your knees all the way back into center. So next exercise this morning, interlace your fingers, hammock hands. Bring that to the back of your head. Fully supporting the head here, we're going to extend both of the legs to the ceiling. So what this one looks like, let's begin with the left leg. You draw your left knee into your chest. You're going to lift up towards the left knee and then extend the left leg. Left knee comes in, head comes down, leg to the ceiling. Let's try that on the right side. Draw your right knee in, lift up, lengthen your right leg, bring it back, drop down, and foot to the ceiling. So that's it. There's a little bit of coordination going on here. It might take a few rounds to sync it all up. No worries, take your time. I'm going to offer a couple of modifications. So first modification, continue on where you are, but if you're looking for a modification, you're going to soften your knees. Keep a bend to the knees. As you come up, you'll just be drawing the knee in slightly closer to you and lengthening, but again, keeping that soft knee. Or we can do it keeping the head grounded the entire time. Don't worry about the lift. Draw the knee in, lengthen the leg. Draw the knee in, foot to the ceiling. So there are a few modifications, there are a few options that you can work with this morning, and really you just need to find something that's going to serve you today. So wherever you are, continue on. We'll do a couple more rounds. And remember, there's no need to rush. We've nowhere else to be right now. Let's take our time. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Releasing your head, feet to the mat. Take your feet as wide as your mat, maybe even outside of your mat. let your arms just soften down by your sides, and then come into a wide-legged knee rock from side to side. Couple more. And bring it back to the ceiling. Walk your feet in about hip distance apart, knees into your chest. Hold on to the back of your thighs. You're going to rock and roll up and down your spine a couple of times. Seeing if we can even continue to hover the feet as we come up, finding that variation of our boat pose. One more, come up and hold. So if you're dropping your feet down, let's see if we can bring them up and find boat pose. Roll the shoulders, ground the sit bones. You don't have to worry about fully lengthening the legs. You can keep a nice bend to the knees here. You can support through the thighs if you like, or you can float your hands. 4 breaths. And on your 4th exhale, feet come down. You're going to hold on to the knees. Inhale, lift, lean, lift, and lean. Come up nice and tall, and then go ahead and bring it all the way over onto tabletop position. From your tabletop, knees underneath your hips, about hip distance apart, and your hands, they're going to be ever so slightly ahead of your shoulders. Let's come into cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your heart. Inhaling and then exhaling for cat, tucking the tailbone, pressing through the fingertips, and gazing between the knees. Now take it at your own flow, wherever you are. Maybe you're rocking back and forth between the two, syncing your breath to your movement. Or maybe you're holding this morning, breathing into the stretch. And when you're ready, take it all the way back into your nice neutral table. From here, we'll come into puppy dog. So walking the hands towards the top of the mat, dropping your head down and your chest down, keeping your seat up. Optional to tuck your toes, little foot stretch if you like. And slowly bring it back up and walk your hands towards you. We're going to send our right leg out behind us, big toes to the ground. Inhale, push back through the right heel, so we're getting a nice stretch down the back of the right leg, and then just rock it forward. 2 more of those. 1 more on this side. And bring it forward. Right knee under your right hip. Switch it up, left leg, extend. Again, press back through the left heel, so you're getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg, and then rock it forward. Send it back, and forward. 1 more. And bring it back into your nice neutral table. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, excuse me. Back into table. Okay, let's get working. So, extending your left leg out behind you and bringing your right fingertips right behind the right ear, elbows out to the side. So this one, we're going to extend the left leg. Here's our inhale. Exhale, we're going to draw the left knee in, and we're going to send that right elbow towards the left knee. Then we inhale back to where we started, and exhale. Draw your belly in, navel to spine. Optional, we can always just work the leg. See where you are. Couple more rounds. Two more. and bring it in. Okay, let's give that left shoulder a little break. Inhale up. Exhale, send your left hand through the right side. We're threading it through as we come onto our shoulder release for the left shoulder. Right hand will send it out in front of us, but keep it grounded down for the time being and sink on in. And slowly draw your right hand back towards you. Press, lift all the way up, reset table. We're going to take that onto the other side. So extending your right leg out behind you. Left fingertips behind the left ear. Go ahead, lifting the right leg. Here's our inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee in and bring your left elbow towards it. Inhaling and exhaling. So remember, it is always optional to bring your hand back to the mat and work from there. Keep it going. Don't know if you guys can hear my dog in the background. He says hello this morning. We'll do a couple more. And one more. Bring it back to the mat. Let's find that shoulder release for the right side. So inhale, reach. Exhale, send your right hand. We're threading it through the left side, coming down onto the right shoulder. Left hand out in front of us. And ground it down. And go ahead, draw your left hand towards you. Press and lift yourself all the way back up. Table. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back. Find a nice neutral table. Go ahead, tuck your toes. Send your seat back. Now use the strength of your legs. Lift your hips up and then back. And find your down dog. Let's walk our down dog this morning. And hold it here. So heels rooting down, softening through the knees, pressing to lift the hips up and back. Okay, we're going to inhale, our left leg out behind us. We're going to exhale, draw our left knee forward, slow and controlled, and then you're going to plunge your left foot down. We're going to drop the back knee, the right one, and take a low lunge. Settle yourselves in, and when you're ready, come on up, find low lunge. And we'll just take a moment, soften the shoulders, sink on in. So from here, a little bit of movement. We'll begin by dropping the hands out in front. You're going to take your right hand, sweep it open to the side. We're going to bring that right hand back to the top of the mat. And then we're just going to sweep the arms down behind us. You can take a little fold at the hips. Bring it back up. And again, hands in front. Sweep to the side. Bring it back to the top of your mat. Behind you as you fold. One more. So we're welcome to stay here. I am going to offer a little bit more for those of you who might like it. Tucking the toes on your back leg. You're going to come into your twist. Back to the top of your mat. Now we're going to ground down through the left foot and press back through the right heel. See if we can lift that back knee as we sweep the arms and fold it forward. Coming back, drop the knee. Twist. Top of the mat. Get that lift if you're going for it this morning. And bring it back. Two more. This will be our last one. Bring it down. Reach. Palms together, bring them to heart center. Untuck those back toes if you would like. Couple of breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. You can fold your hands forward as you send your left foot back behind you, coming into tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral table. Tucking your toes, making your way back into your downward facing dog, and walking your dog. And hold down dog. Other side, right leg out behind. Right knee, draw it forward. When you're ready, plant your right foot down. Drop your back left knee, low lunge, and come on up. And settle. So we'll begin just with the arms, bringing them out in front. Left arm, sweeping it open, find your twist. Back to the top of your mat. And then bringing the hands behind you as you fold. Reset to the start. And again, out in front. Sweep to the side, twist. Back to the top of the mat. Arms behind you as you fold. And back. So we can add on a little bit more if we'd like to, tucking the toes on the back leg, the left foot. Twist. Top of the mat. Sweep. Lift that back knee as you fold. Press through the front foot. Press through the back heel. Drop the knee. Twist. Here we go. Lift. Bring it back. Let's do 2 more. And bring it down. Untuck those back toes, palms together, down to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Reach for the ceiling. Folding forward, sending your right foot back behind you, finding table. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Neutral table. Make your way back into your downward facing dog. From here, hold for a moment. We're going to take it through a little bit of a vinyasa. So we're going to inhale, wave the weight forward, coming to either high or low plank, your choice. Hug your elbows in close, slow lower all the way down, nice and slow. Coming up for cobra, all the way down. Tucking your toes, making your way into a downward facing dog. So we can come up, transitioning through table if we like, and then send the seat back and then up. Hold down dog. Again, through that vinyasa, come forward, find plank. Knees can drop here, that's optional. Hug the elbows, slow, slow, lower. Come up for cobra. Down. Press up to find your down dog. Remember, you can travel through table. We're going to do 2 more at your own pace. One more. This time, press back, child pose. Allow your forehead to sink down to the ground and bring a little bit of focus back to your wrists. So you could bring your fingers into a fist and squeeze your fist to your forearm, or you could just circle the wrists. You're just bringing a little bit of focus and attention to the wrist area. That is a lot of work for the wrists. And when you feel ready, let your hands rest. Keep your head dropping down to the mat and just take a moment to refocus back to the breath. Lifting your head a little. Walk it round to the right. Let's take a gentle side stretch. Excuse me. Press through your left hand and lean into your left hip. And then we'll take it around to the other side, leaning into the right hip. And bringing it back into center. Just a couple more breaths. When you're ready, lift your head. Begin to walk your hands towards you and just come to sitting on your heels or finding that easy seated position for you. The hard work is done. We're going to take some time to relax and to rest right now. So coming into our restorative part of class, go ahead and grab those props I told you to get at the beginning. So you're either grabbing one block and a bolster, or you're going to grab 2 pillows. These can be pillows from your bed, they can be pillows from your sofa. So, to begin, the first thing we're going to do is come into our restorative sideline pose. So you'll be coming down onto your left side. And how will we use the props for this? As we come down to lay on the left side, you're going to go ahead. Now you can bring one pillow under your head if you like the support, or this is where you'll be placing your block. Coming down on the left side, you're going to take your other pillow or your bolster and bring it right between the knees, stacking the legs. And then reaching your arms out in front of you. You can take your right hand, reach it all the way to the ceiling, and then slowly let the right hand come down to meet the left. We're going to see if we can line up the fingertips. So if you find that your left hand is a little bit too far forward, just go ahead and snuggle your shoulder underneath you a little bit. And then reset, lining up the fingertips. And settle in. So remember that as we come into our restorative poses, you can take as much time as you need to get comfortable. This is about finding comfort. This is about finding a position where you could maybe spend a little bit of time. So adjust whatever you need to. Play around with your props until you can get nice and comfortable. And then just let yourself settle in. Go ahead and close the eyes if that is comfortable for you. And as you stay resting here on your left side, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, just open your mouth and sigh. Begin to move inwards. Let your body sink down into the support of the ground. And just be here right now in this moment. Continue to deepen your breath. So you're encouraging your body to relax. And you're sending the signal to the nervous system that it is time to slow down. It is okay to rest right now. It is okay to release and to let go. As you move through your restorative practice, remember that you can use your breath as an anchor for your attention. So anytime you find your mind beginning to wander, even following a train of thought, just gently redirect your attention back to your breath. You can even say to yourself, breathing in and breathing out. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. Exhale slowly. And from here, we're going to come into a gentle twist. So right from where you are, go ahead and float your top hand up towards the ceiling. And you're going to allow that arm to come and rest behind you as you open up into a twist. You might like to roll slightly onto your back. If you do have a block under the head, this might be a point where you want to just take it off to the side so you can settle on in. And get comfy once again, adjust what you need to. And then just allow yourself to sink into the sweet spots. Any places that are feeling good, just let your body drop down into the mat. And continue to take those deep, nourishing, soothing breaths. Take another deep breath in right where you are. And exhale. Big sigh. Slowly roll yourself over onto your back and then all the way over onto your right side. So you'll be coming into that restorative sideline pose on the right. You can bring a block back underneath the head here, or if you are working with your pillow, you can leave it right where it is. Another prop between the knees. And once again, we're going to stack the arms. So we'll take the left hand to the ceiling and then slowly bring your left hand all the way down to meet the right. Maybe snuggling that right shoulder underneath you a little bit. And then going ahead and settling on in, adjusting what needs adjusting, so you can find that place of comfort. Continue to breathe deeply. As you rest here, if you would like to, you can gently repeat to yourself, I am relaxed. My mind is slowing down. My tension is melting away. I am letting go of all my worries. My body is relaxed and at peace. Maybe just letting those words sit with you, letting them sink in. Take another deep breath in. Sigh it out through the mouth. And from here, just begin to ready yourself to transition into the next pose. So you're going to go ahead and float your left hand all the way up to the ceiling, and then allow your arm to drop down behind you. So you're opening back up into your twist. Again, you might like to remove the block from under your head here. And just letting yourself sink on in, leaning into wherever feels good. And knowing that you can always guide your body back to a place of comfort and a place of rest. And just a gentle reminder for all of you today. You have permission to rest. You are not responsible for fixing everything that is broken. And you do not have to try and make everyone happy. So for now, take this time for you. Take this time to replenish and to restore. And from here, we're going to come into our final pose, into our closing Shavasana. So from your twist, you're welcome to roll right on over onto the back and just settle yourself in. You could bring your second pillow or bolster under the knees, or if you'd prefer to come back to laying on your side or even laying on your belly, then go ahead and do that. Use this opportunity to get as comfortable as you can. Grab a blanket, grab some socks, get cozy, and we'll get started with our meditation in just a moment. So allow yourself to get comfortable here. Try to relax your jaw and soften your facial muscles. Close your eyes if you would like to. And let your shoulders drop down into the mat. As you settle into your relaxation pose, notice how your body makes contact with the ground beneath you. Feel your body completely supported by this ground. Relax your entire body into this support. And just breathe right here in this moment. Notice your breath. Allow yourself to experience this rhythmical wave-like motion that your body instinctively knows how to do. Your body knows how to breathe. Allow yourself to continue to become aware of your breath. Notice which parts of your body gently rise and gently fall with your breathing. Notice and feel how good the air is for you. Sometimes you may take breathing for granted. you allow yourself to become aware of it, you'll notice that every breath is really refreshing for your body. Breathing is precious, like you are, and like life is, if we simply take time to notice. Let yourself rest here. There is nothing you have to do right now. You are in the right place at the right time, and it is perfectly okay to just be here, just to relax, to feel your breathing, and let everything else drop away just for now. Let go of everything else. If you would like to, you can repeat to yourself, I am here. I am present. I am my breath. Gently bring your attention back to the room around you. Notice the ground beneath you and gently just reawaken your body. If you would like to, you could take this moment to just give yourself a gentle hug and just a wee thank you for showing up for yourself today, for making yourself a priority. And from here, guys, this is where I'm going to leave you today. So from me to you at home practicing, namaste.